feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no
Bro, like everybody in Atlanta is like cooperating and like doing all the non-street stuff when it comes really down to it. Youngboy goes to Atlanta, and on the song, he disliked 3-4 Atlanta rappers, and he went in their building and performed a diss song to all of them niggas. I should have went to the Atlanta show. I would have paid my money to go to the Atlanta show to see who was backstage. Because this energy was on some shit. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen Mr. Walk Him Down himself, NBA Youngboy. And yes, I'm calling him. We're not talking about Kendrick, and we're not talking about Drake. Okay? That's a different level. But as of today, and this might change. I think every 3 months, this is how fast culture moves. We might just have a new king. But as of today, Youngboy the king of rap. I'm sorry. Whoever you're thinking about, they could be Prince. You know what I mean? They could be a jester. You know what I mean? They could be anything else. But as of today, Youngboy is just the king of rap, okay? And yo, until he gets dethroned, it is what it is, because that's how rap is. Nobody holds the title forever. But he walked niggas down, and everybody in the Dick Ron posse who been trying to hop from dick to dick, who been trying to get on his good side, who been saying, oh, I think Dirk locked up, he might not get out, let me go rock with him. He gave y'all notice. Either y'all gonna bow down and kiss the ring and he still might diss you, which means y'all don't got no pride, which, whatever. Or y'all gonna have to just acknowledge his reign, and while y'all think rap is in a lull or whatever the case is, you gonna watch this man dominate, and that's how you really run the throne. That's how you really run the throne. Everybody's saying rap ain't in a good place. You over here killing it. Yo, I think we in a drought. This nigga over here extra eating. Anyway, NBA Youngboy, and welcome to everybody in the stream. Did we start the stream? Just gotta make sure. Okay, good. Welcome to everybody who's here. NBA Youngboy showed up to Atlanta. I don't know too much of the ties that NBA Youngboy has to Atlanta. We all do know Atlanta does mean something to him. Actually, I think he used to live in Atlanta. 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 He used to stay with a couple of artists in Atlanta. But I do know in recent times people kind of reflect on Atlanta. And what I think of Atlanta, I felt like, you know, in his feud with Dirk moved to Atlanta, and kind of the Atlanta rappers adopted Dirk in their circle of friends. And basically, because they fucked with Dirk, Atlanta and Atlanta rap scene, I'm talking just the rappers, not the fans, because everybody got fans everywhere, they became almost opposed to whatever YB had going on. That's a fact, right? We could reasonably say that, right? Anyway, it just shows you how the tides change. By the way, Atlanta is a place where King Von was killed. They had a feud as well. And Atlanta is the place where, you know, subsequently Lil Tim, who did the murder, was never convicted, and the charges kind of went away. And from my understanding, it went away under the pretense and the acceptance of the Stand Your Ground. Hold on. Am I mic low? The Stand Your Ground statute, which means, hey, it's the FAFO mentality. Fuck around, find out. Okay? All right. So I was a bit shocked that he got the key of the city. Now, I want to tell y'all about the keys of the city. When they give out the keys of the city, it's not necessarily because they think you're a great person. They think you're a Muslim or like some type of Christian or some type of holy person that, you know, don't do sin. It's more indicative of they believe you're influential, and hopefully them giving you the key to the city is kind of bridging a gap that you will be able to work with them in trying to push certain agendas and values that they believe is good for community and especially for influencing the youth. Yes, politicians and sometimes even teachers them themselves, they rely on rappers to help them push forward the better message, because they might tell people don't do drugs, but in future walk into school and say don't do drugs, it hits a million times harder. So they realize they got to have a link with Future. And then, when a city kind of realizes that, at some point they give you the key of the city. Now, the only reason I'm saying it was, it was a little bit interesting is that if you gave a nigga the key of the city, and let me backtrack a little bit. Atlanta police claim that Lil Baby should have knew better. Remember when that shooting happened right after his video shoot and some kid got shot or some shit like that? That wasn't him. But Atlanta police came out and said, yo, Lil Baby should have known better. Basically blaming him for the subsequent shootings, because they're saying he should have never shot a video in his ops hood. That's what they're saying. So they're saying they were almost like, and Baby's lawyer even came out and said it was unfair. They kind of put blood on Baby's hands. They were like, yo, you kind of started this because you shot a video in your ops hood and you should have knew what was going to happen. Okay. Remember, that's Atlanta police. Well, these motherfuckers give NBA Youngboy the key to the city, who got a diss song dissing half of the niggas in the city. Half of the niggas in the city don't like him. And also, his biggest feud is with the rapper named, or rap feuds with a rapper named Lil Durk. And Lil Durk's right-hand man was killed in Atlanta. So, and knowing even how his concerts have been, Youngboy, as his concerts have been going on, he been performing more and more diss songs to that whole situation. He just started promoting what is it, that No Hook song? Yeah, he started performing that. But anyway, let's just get to the current now. So he was awarded the key to the city before he performed the diss song to half the rappers in the city. I ain't gonna lie. This is how you take the throne. And by the way, I'm not from Atlanta, so, I can't really announce this, but he might be the king of Atlanta too. I ain't gonna lie. This was such a boss move. I'm equating this to when to Snoop when he said, yo, he kicking over the buildings, basically referring to New York, even when Kendrick kind of reiterated it. Anyway.
We have State Rep Inga Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner Mr. Mark Arrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge Kenya Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, this nigga got a judge up there. Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, hell nah. Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap nigga getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
Judge Kenya Johnson. And they got something special for our young brother.
They might as well have Fonnie Willis and Judge Whitaker up here too.
Right here.
How are you, my young brother? We want to thank you and let you know that we see you. We appreciate you, not just for everything that you've done in the community, but for everything that you're about to do. We want you to know that we recognize the power that you possess and that you can assist us with helping our community eliminate gun violence in our schools.
Now, we also got to be honest too. Youngboy, along his tour, has gotten multiple awards because he is, even though some of, his music on be his music, but he is pushing some anti-gun violence initiatives, okay? Here we go. By the way, he also spoke. Let me see, NBA Youngboy. Kind of gave like a speech. in a roundabout way. Yo, that's gangster, bro. Yo, getting the key of the city and then, oh, this is so gangster, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is the hip hop I love.
Floyd County Commissioner.
So you're gonna hear his speech.
This nigga running around with Lil Tim and getting one. You can't.
Oh, by the way, Lil Tim is with Youngboy the whole time. The whole time.
Boy, this shit is crazy.
Yo, oh, this is the nigga in the crowd. He's in disbelief.
My dog Contrell getting an award. Smoked the nigga in Atlanta.
Wait, no. I love Vaughn. But I get what I'm saying. I get what he's saying. You know what I mean? I love Vaughn, by the way.
And getting an award. This shit is crazy.
We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Marvin Arrington.
This nigga running around with Lil Tim and getting an award. You can't make this shit up.
Judge Kenya Johnson.
This nigga got King Von smoked and got an award. Boy, hey, shout out to the motherfucking A. You hear me? This nigga just got an award in Atlanta and Byron dead. Boy, shout out to YB. Hey, yo, shout out YB. Hey, man. That bitch said she appreciate everything YB done for the community. Hey, they smoked the Demon Slayer, you heard me? Shout out to the Demon. King Von dead and YB got an award. Can you make this shit up? Come on.
Yo, they in disbelief, bro. They in disbelief, bro. They in disbelief, bro. They can't understand it, bro.
Oh, man. Hey, shout out to the law, you heard me? I'm not gonna let you. We gotta be over it. About 15 minutes.
I really appreciate you.
Hey, you can leave.
All y'all doing this for me, I want to say something, because I want to be honest with y'all. No, I don't tell guys no more. In my lyrics, I haven't cleaned my lyrics up, they still kind of.
Okay, so he says, I'm going to be honest, I haven't cleaned my lyrics up yet. I love the honesty. Shout out to Kentrell. Because he could have went up there, and when niggas get these type of awards, like, they start talking about some gospel shit. YB still got the best walk him down music. And so he's being honest. He could have been a hypocrite and be like, oh, yeah, thank you. I'm going to make more songs that's not violent. But he's acknowledging that the music he's putting out right now, it is kind of still promoting the shit.
No, I don't tell guys no more.
Okay. So he says, I don't tote guns no more. That's an improvement. It's an improvement. Even though, I believe staunchly in the right to bear arms. So, but I get it. Like he's talking about in the way he used to do it.
No, I don't tell guys no more. In my lyrics, I haven't cleaned my lyrics up. They still kind of hard, boy. Very violent. But I'm aiming to do the right thing. I'm on the right track.
Yeah, you most definitely on the right track. Ain't nothing gonna get in my dog way. I swear, man, come on, man. I got the phone.
I just want to be honest with you. But I really appreciate it.
I swear to God. My dog ain't going back to jail. Stop playing.
I'm protected, but I don't really talk. I don't really keep it in my hand like that.
Yeah.
And I think you should keep it that way too on some real nigga shit, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Come on. What I told you, Ski? Stop playing.
For the great state of Georgia, for everything that you are and the man that we are witnessing you become. We honor you from the county of Fulton County, from Commissioner Marvin Arrington. And this is your probate judge.
Hey, shout out to YB, man. Only nigga I know smoke a nigga and get an award.
For encouraging young people to never bring a gun to school.
Yeah, they say he doing good in the community, man. King Von ain't terrorizing this bitch no more because of YB.
Yo, listen, I love Von, honestly, but like this commentating nigga right here, he's all jokes, bro. He said this is the only nigga to do this shit and get an award. They said he did good for the community. Yo, this is crazy.
Award.
For encouraging young people to never bring a gun to school.
Yeah, they say he doing good in the community, man. King Von ain't terrorizing this bitch no more because of YB. So shout out to YB.
Thank you, man. Much love, man.
That was crazy. Now, after this segment, this one of the most vicious diss songs of all time, and I'm talking about violence. Okay, I want to separate what Kendrick and Drake be doing. That's still hip hop. It's diss songs, but nobody ever got slapped behind Drake and Meek beefing. Drake and Pusha T. Drake and Kendrick. Niggas is catching hollow tips, and 7.62s is being sent at niggas' craniums over this beef, whether you knew it or not. That's a fact. So this is a whole nother level. This type of shit gotta be in the realm of Julio Fulio, Young and Ace, some shit where you know a nigga is deceased. It's different. So I want y'all to understand that when I'm speaking about this diss song, I'm not trying to belittle no other diss song, but this is way different, okay? Anyway, for the first time ever, Youngboy performs the full diss song, and check it out. Okay, let me just watch from here. By the way, this is Lil Tim right here. God damn. Yo, Lil Tim sing along to this song like, just look, Lil Tim sing he sing along to this song like it's his theme music. Like this is what he gonna walk into heaven with. This song. Now, we knew that the Dirk disrespect and the Von disrespect was definitely going to happen. Because that's majority of the premise behind this song. But there's a couple other niggas who caught some strays. That's what I was always trying to see. Especially now he in Atlanta. Would Youngboy tuck his tail for the Atlanta Super Thugs? Or is it now Atlanta is seen as so... Atlanta is like Disneyland, right? Atlanta like Disneyland. That niggas is like, man, running on all of them. Let's diss y'all in your own place. This is crazy. That's what I wanted to see. So the Dirk and Von part, I was like, it's going to happen. You know, and if it was Chicago, I would care more about the Dirk and Von part. I was just caring about a couple subliminals to like the Atlanta niggas. Now, this is where the first diss to an Atlanta rapper gonna come in. Here we go. Yo, hearing the entire crowd chant, used to fuck with Gucci till I seen him with them pussy niggas? I'm like, where we at? This is like a location check. You gotta like swipe over your phone. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we in Atlanta. Oh, hell nah. By the way, bad timing of that smoke for whoever did it. Now there's the next one. Please don't bring my baby mama up. She richer than you niggas. Hold on. Baby with him. 4 PF. 4 poles. Firing. Holy. Now, the relevance is huge here, people. Okay? Gucci Mane, remember, this is around the time, and I kept hearing from everybody, yo, there's blood involved, you gotta pick a side. There's blood involved, you gotta pick a side. You can't be on both sides. Gucci, Lil Durk, he did a song, it was called Rumors. Okay? So Gucci, Durk, he did a song called Rumors. Lil Baby, Durk, did a whole album. The album was called The Voice of the Heroes. Remember Durk said, I'm the voice? He's the hero. You feel me? Like, shit.
Baby mama don't got no fucking friends. Man, you got your Range Rovers. Tesla.
Chat, I'm telling you, this moment is, hey, yo, I need hip hop historians who know street shit to tell me which another moment that's bigger. Gucci Mane performs Truth and Make It. Yo, I remember niggas said it's no way he was gonna do this and come out alive. Nigga, this is a club though, which I guess a club is more dangerous. But he went in there, nigga, and did that shit. Nigga, he did that shit. Hold on. Here we go. No, where is it? There was mad threats that he was gonna get killed.
I never let a nigga do me like this. This the same shit that got Big and Tupac.
This is the same shit that got Big and Tupac killed. And this what we gotta separate this song. What Kendrick and Drake is doing, even though they do name call it, that's sport. This shit is death. Or about niggas dying.
Man, I ain't sure I have y'all with me, man.
Okay, anyway. He definitely did show up. He definitely did perform. Anyway, back to this. Now, I used to think that was a 21 Savage diss, but it's not. That's apparently that's a Kayla, because I think 21 Savage had bought her some shit. 21 Savage buys King Von's sister. He bought her a new car or something like that. So Savage had brought King Von's sister a new car. So when that nigga when YB said that bitch who say 4L, and I'm not calling her bitch, but he said when that chick who say 4L, he's talking about Von's sister. You get what I'm saying? Because I guess like her association with Savage, she almost like, look, see, I was told Kayla, Von was already planning to purchase a gift for her. He wasn't, whatever, so all I did was finish it when he started because I told Kayla when he passed, I had her for 4L. right? I don't know if we can find. Oh, okay. I never speak on stuff like this. I think people thought that he was trying to fuck her or something like that because he bought her a car. He said, "Yo, I don't speak on stuff like this because I don't do it for the internet, but y'all being disrespectful. I knew Kayla before Vaughn because she talks to my little brother. Vaughn was already planning on purchasing a gift for her birthday, and due to his untimely passing, he wasn't able to finish it. All I did was finish what he started because I told Kayla when he passed, I had her faux L and I meant it. All the immature comments and speculation surrounding this. Damn, this nigga 21 Savage, he is British. This nigga punk. Yo, he need a whole class. You know who need to be in his class? 5-year foreign, Meek Mill, and Lil Baby. Yo, this nigga 21 Savage got a great vernacular. Like, what the fuck? All the immature comments and speculation surrounding this are very insensitive. Please keep them to yourself. Respect to his family, his children, O-Block, OTF, and anybody else I left out. Long live King Von. Untimely passing that's a good one. Anyway, so it's about Kayla, right? King Von's sister Kayla Twitter, which ironically, and by the way, I want to say I'm not, because I don't want her to like diss me randomly. I got no problem with her. But apparently, I don't know. Apparently 5 hours ago, she tweeted, "Man, I miss Vaughn so much," which is such a, that's her brother, which I think makes this even worse. It's like, yo, she's still grieving as she should. And this nigga, Youngboy, don't give 2 single fucks. He's still dissing her. That's where he clowns the Aha song, because I think this was a response to Aha, right? Now, he didn't perform that part of the song where it says, "It feels like Boosie don't like me. Bitch, don't call my phone." Because Boosie actually performed at the concert. Him and Boosie has since made up. Boosie hails from Louisiana. He's always looked up to Boosie. And it's one of those things where, certain relationships with Youngboy, sometimes they get to a certain place. And one thing I do like about Youngboy, and I don't want him to stop, is that he's always current with his feelings in his music, and it might change, right? Probably not about the Dirk stuff, but like, shit, there was a time that he wasn't cool with Birdman, that he was, he said whatever, but you see him now, him and Birdman, they're locked in. Me and him, weren't cool at the time, and shit, he said his piece, I said my piece. But it's same with Boosie. That's how I kind of look at it. So, like, when you see him and Boosie, like, back cool, and by the way, I think same with Gates, right? So it's like, he do have a real relationship with people that, sometimes go left, but then come back around. So, if you notice, he didn't perform that Boosie part. Okay. I think this is about the majority of it, right? Okay. Damn, somebody clipped this? Also, the reason I know some people like, yo, act you dick riding. Tupac. This is the only big performance I have of Tupac performing this song. Tupac probably performed this song in front of 2,000 people, respectfully. Youngboy performed in front of 20,000 people. Like, I also want to, like, both songs got that same level of disrespect. To me, both songs got the same level of disrespect. By the way, in terms of disrespect, this is way more disrespectful than Not Like Us and Family Matters and Back to Back and what. This is murder games. You feel what I'm saying? This was epic when Pac did this. Another real street diss song. We not talking, like, again, you know, I'm not keep saying that song because I don't think I'm dissing a nigga. I'm talking about, name me another street diss song that is going off like this. And again, this is at House of Blues. I forgot what House of Blues this was at. What House of Blues was this? But House of Blues ain't big. Like, this ain't no arena. Okay.
What he did?
Private phone now.
It's like Youngboy did some demonic power up just now. What the fuck? Took his shirt off and did some demonic Hellraiser, Majin Buu, Freezer power up. Nah, I just want to get the end of the song. We already seen that. I just want to hear what he said at the end. Okay. All right, man. That shit was crazy. Man. Chat, I love hip-hop. I think I'm a hip-hop historian. I think I'm pretty fair. If y'all got another hip-hop moment that's bigger than that, maybe I'm trying to think, maybe a 50 Cent. I know 50 Cent had a mad shit with, like, Ja Rule, but he was also beefing with, like, Supreme Team, and, like, you know, he aimed songs at them and he performed them and shit like that. But, bro, this is an arena, my nigga. It's 20,000 people in, and again, it's not Dirk City, but in some of these other niggas that he's dissing city, they're singing it word for word like they ain't give a damn. Anyway. All right, man. Youngboy is the king of rap. Hit me up in 3 months. Maybe I say he ain't the king no more, but right now he's the king of rap, okay? And I'm only saying it with the exception of only the Kendrick Lamar Drake level, right? That's a different level, but below that, Youngboy's the king of rap. He proved it tonight. And Atlanta, y'all have returned. Atlanta, y'all were on the brink of extinction. Youngboy brought y'all back, and I'm very happy for y'all. I hope y'all feed off the energy that he dropped in that arena, and y'all realize how y'all got to give it up. But y'all shouldn't do that, because here's the funny thing. Y'all judges, prosecutors, and state council or city council people just applauded Youngboy for doing what they prosecute y'all for. So y'all are, if I'm y'all, I'm fucked up. Did y'all get this nigga a fucking award for being a demon, and then y'all want to file RICO charges on us if we do nothing or we throw up our gang? They walked up in that building seeing everybody with green flags. Green flags everywhere. Shiesties everywhere. 4K trade, niggas doing handshakes. And they say, yo, we love the work Youngboy been doing in the community. Take this award. Every Atlanta rapper is like, what? Yo, Baby had to change the name of 4PF not to catch a RICO. Like, he just said, I don't know what 4PF is. For what? I don't know that. For who? I don't know that. Nigga, these ain't mine. These ain't mine. Yo, niggas in Atlanta have to stop claiming their own gangs not to catch a RICO, but an out-of-towner come there banging his shit, got everybody in the crowd with flags on. Yo, you know what's even crazier, chat? They just prosecuted Thug for 2 years for Young Slime Life. They gave a nigga award that's on a Make America Slime Again tour. Yo, Atlanta rappers gotta be like, what? How? And then they got him as the, let's stop the violence. He got the killer on stage. The most notorious murder, I think, in the last 5 years of any rapper in Atlanta, the nigga who killed him is on stage. Yo, I'm telling you, Atlanta rappers right now, they're in shambles. They're like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? They told us if we say 4PF, if we say this gang, if we say that, they're throwing us in jail in a RICO. We change our name. And this nigga come over here and y'all allow him to say 4K trade with mad green flags, and he have the killer on stage, and he performing the song dissing all of us, and he got an award? Yeah, that's what happens when you're king of rap. Yeah, that's what happens. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Atlanta rappers, that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you're the king of rap. You see, if Thug was the king of rap, he wouldn't be saying this other shit. He would just stand on whatever he said. Man, fuck everybody, man. When you the king of rap, you compromise none. Right now, and again, it's for now. I ain't saying gonna be forever. Why be the king of rap? And everybody who has something against it, don't hit me up, because this what rappers watch my stream. They hit me up. Yo, Act, you tweaking, man. Yo, you wildin'. When y'all could do this, I'll call y'all the king of rap. I'm fair. The moment y'all do this, I'll call y'all the king of rap too. But I'm only looking, I got eyes, ears, and a brain like y'all. What I seen here is like, this was king of rap material to me. He got it. He got it. For now, he got it, right? For now, he got it. Did Atlanta turn up for Offset's performance? I hope they did. Like, this is basically Offset's homecoming show. I know somebody's gonna be like, yo, he's from Gwinnett. I get it, but come on. By the way, here's the thing. He's going back to Atlanta. He's going back to Atlanta on Saturday. Now, chat, here's the thing. So, I'm finna go link Stunner in New Orleans. Me and Stunner, we gonna link New Orleans. He say he want to bring me to all the hoods and the projects. I would normally not go, because I just heard how New Orleans is. Well, New Orleans, the whole Louisiana, like New Orleans, Baton Rouge, all that shit. I hear it's real static over there. But going with Stunner, I feel safe. So I'm gonna link him over there, and then Youngboy's birthday show is Monday, and that might be probably one of the last shows I go to on the tour. How many shows are left? Because I know some of y'all be like, yo, come on, man. Get off this tour's dick. Right? That's what y'all say. NBA Youngboy's tour dates. But I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. Y'all know me. I showed up when Drake was performing back to back. I showed up when Drake was performing back to back in Philly. I had to see it for myself. And by the way, I was supposed to go to Toronto. I was supposed to go to Toronto. I wanted to see Kendrick perform. Nigga, I just love hip hop, bro. I want to see the most disrespectful shit live. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't know he was giving it up like this in Atlanta. So now I know he's going back to Atlanta on Saturday. Nigga, I might have to go to Atlanta. I gotta see it. I want to see it. So then he goes to New Orleans, and these shows here, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip these. Yeah, Alabama. What's popping in Alabama? Shout out to y'all, but I don't know what's popping. Yeah, let's skip these. Maybe I'll pop out to like Texas one more time. Maybe Houston. Never been to San Antonio. Maybe I should go there. And then, yeah, the rest of these I'm good off. Seattle, I'm good. Portland, I'm good. Las Vegas, I'm good. Yeah. Okay. All right, people. How y'all been? It's 3:20 in the morning. I had to get on to get that off, chat. I'm sorry. That was some crazy shit. Y'all said Seattle about to be lit? Is Seattle lit like that? Seattle. I feel like Phoenix might be dope, but it's like, by the way, fans in these areas usually turn up crazy. It's just that, like, I just know artist-wise and, like, industry significant-wise, nothing crazy is going to happen there. You know what I mean? It's like the crazy shit's going to happen in Miami, Houston, Atlanta, New Orleans. New Orleans is going to be crazy. I don't know who's going to come out or whatever, but yeah. But anyway. All right. We try to give y'all some topics. All right? You want to try that? We got to learn how to... By the way, do y'all like my IRL streams? We did one at 6ix9ine's crib. Also, the stream that we did at his show with Aiden that got scuffed, we realized it was low-key a problem with the equipment that we could have fixed, but it was kind of good that it cut out at the same time because, I think y'all would have had a bad impression of the show anyway. Or not the show, but the backstage area because the police was wilding, right? Like, the police was overly wilding. And I don't know, like I heard mad rumors. People were like, yo, the police were on edge. These were rumors. Again, it's not from his team. I'm just hearing from, I'm like, yo, I've been mad at these shows. Like, why are the cops this much? They're like, well, the cops have done their research. They know that Youngboy doesn't get along with Kodak, so they're on extra high alert. And I'm like, huh? I don't know what the fuck that meant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think the issues with Youngboy and Kodak are like that. But that's what some people are saying. That's not confirmed, though. I seen other people trying to, like, say Kodak, Youngboy, like, that people went out there to put up Kodak signs. I don't know. Did that happen? Look, there's some fans were outside the concert in Miami screaming Team Kodak. Now, here's the funny thing. I don't think none of this got to do with Kodak. I was at a house one of those days that Kodak was at, but he was just asleep on a yacht. Probably knocked out from whatever he was doing. I guess these niggas are protesting? NBA Youngboy concert. No, this guy's an influencer. I know. He's an influencer. Oh, okay, so he's just an influencer.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Oh, he better be happy that little Tim ain't come outside.
NBA Young. At the NBA Youngboy concert.
Oh, girl, you better get it. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Hey, cool. Put them boys out here at the NBA Youngboy concert. Flags everywhere on the G.
Yeah, these niggas is brave. I ain't gonna cap with you. Then I seen some other unsubstantiated, like, I think these were like lies though. They were like, yo, Kodak had a yacht party right next to it. I feel like that was a lie though. I think that was a lie. But the police were a little bit on edge. And again, if you ask me, I don't think it has to do with Kodak at all. Because I don't think their feud is like that. What I think it has to do with, like, the Miami show, all the dick riders came out. Every rapper, like, I was seeing certain rappers, and I'm like, nigga, you fuck with YB? And I could tell they're like, I don't fuck with YB, I'm here for the clout. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I seen certain niggas, I'm like, nigga, I thought you, like, chill out. I'm allowed to switch sides. I'm allowed, whoever hot, I'm with. Yo, you ever seen, like, them fans that got their jersey on in the playoffs, and they're like, they rooting for their team? Soon as their team lose, they take the jersey off, switch it inside out, and it's the other team's jersey. That's what's happening. I seen it. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Yo, I seen some. I'm like, yo, when niggas say, yo, act, chill out, bro. Don't make it hot. I'm like, I got you, bro. It's all good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with switching sides, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think the other stuff was like fake. Somebody was like, yo, he had a yacht party. And I think that was fucking lies. Okay, but it looked like an influencer was trolling. I want to make it very clear. I do not believe that Kodak Black had anything to do. But I did hear while I was on the ground that the police were taking much precautions, not only because there were hella rappers coming, like Miami was just hella rappers coming. It was a dick riding competition. But also, I did hear from people, they were like, they're aware of his feuds and like notably with Kodak, and Kodak's from this area. So I know when we went in the backstage, and if you wonder what one of the reasons Aiden probably had a hard time, it wasn't necessarily Youngboy's team or his tour management team that could just make all the decisions. They held me outside for over an hour, like to the point they were like, yo, how's that still outside? But it was a call of the police, Somebody fainted inside, so like they was bringing out stretchers, and they said the building was at capacity. So if the cops say the building's at capacity and not let nobody in, they don't care if you're the fucking, you work for them. It don't matter who you are, they're not letting you in. So it is what it is. It's the cops. Okay.